So I have several fears on this carnivore diet, and the biggest one is that I'm wrong, that it's the healthiest path. I like to believe it is. I feel my best eating meat only. Digestion, skin, energy, mood. Everything's amazing, but what if we're all wrong and it's just like a hormonal boost and this is the diet that makes us sickest in the end? That's the biggest fear. Let's talk. So, the carnivore diet, the biggest reason I think it could be the wrong path is only just because we're actually killing animals, and it seems like the wrong thing to do. I'm somewhat on board with it, just because I've come to terms with, I know I feel my best eating this way, so I have to be on board with it. But I feel like in the end, I don't know, maybe God is, after all, saying, you had a path, yeah, it's harder. In my opinion, carnivore is the easy fix, and usually that's not the proper way long term. It's so easy because it just works. Alright, we're going for it. We're going for it. Usually, veganism, to heal the gut, you gotta, do microbiome tests, you need a doctor with you, he's analyzing your poo, Goji Man's picking through it with him, and he's like, oh, God, okay, there's a nugget, that shouldn't be there. And then you develop this plan where you target certain parasites and then eventually you can actually digest broccoli and fruit and you're happy, and that's seems like a hard path, but it works maybe for some, not for me. I don't know. Actually, I've never actually done the microbiome test, the one thing that would finally heal me, but whatever. Or you could just eat meat and then all your digestive problems go away. So what's the problem here? Usually that's within 2 days your digestion is fixed. So it seems like that's the cheat code. And long term we're all dead. But these are the things that worry me long term about a carnivore diet. Cholesterol, heart disease, strokes. Oh my God, pigeons. Is it true? I don't know. We've been told, oh my God, for a long time that cholesterol causes heart disease too much, saturated fat, all that. Is it true or not? Because, we don't really know. None of us carnivores are 100% on it. Some of you are like, oh yeah, no, I believe Ken Berry, he looked at the studies, it's fine. I don't know, man. There's a lot of debates. Nobody agrees on anything. So, that's a worry. What if I, am clogging my arteries? That would suck. The second thing that worries me is kidney health. We've talked about it already. I don't know, a long time ago there was some studies that people with kidney damage did not do well with higher protein, so it was theorized that protein damages the kidneys. But I have seen kidney disease reversed, serious, stage 5 stuff, on dialysis, eating mostly meat, and then he comes off it and he's better. I've seen a couple of those cases, so I don't know. It's in the back of my mind. We've just been programmed with so many nutritional beliefs. We don't know what the hell we're talking about. So, what is your mind programmed with to believe? Because, what we believe we will achieve. And what if I achieve heart disease? Oh, no. My third fear, and biggest, is that I will continue to get acne for the rest of my life. Daily. Oh, that's good times. I love that. Every little zit I analyze, I'm yeah, no, I'm still breaking out because I can't digest the meat. It's grease. I've had better skin in the past. I don't know why it's so hard now. It was so easy. I would go high-fat vegan, and my skin would clear up within 2 weeks, and then it was amazing. I'm not able to recreate those results. Even though I was bloated and painful gut, worst diarrhea ever. We're going here now. So, I do not have the answers to skin health. But, man, I just need a full chemical peel and then start from scratch. One thing that scares me slightly, a lot of carnivores seem to have terrible joint issues later in life. Have you noticed that trend? Anthony Chafee has, I forget what it is, an ankle or a hip something's really off with that man, and it's like bone on bone, and one day he'll need surgery. Mark Sisson as well needs a new hip one day, and you could say, oh, it's from his vegan days. Could be. Rich Roll, he's a vegan. He has terrible arthritis from the ultra running. But it seems like several meat-eating people have joint pain, right, in that arthritis life. I do the Monkey Strength program to not have that, but what if the acids, uric acid or something's building up there? That can't be good. What if this diet causes the least amount of longevity? That's how you say that sentence. I mean, it's not like, oh, look at all the carnivore tribes. Like, nobody's living long. This is a guess. Just because we feel good for a couple years, it's like, yeah, this is how we've always eaten. We were definitely cavemen hunting woolly mammoths. Nobody lied about that history. It's definitely a thing. A lot of, like, carnivores always quote anthropology. This is a made-up profession. It's not even real. There are no caves. Caves aren't even real. One thing that worries me is potential colon cancer. I have the odd cramp where it's like, this meat feels so acidic. Even though, for the most part, my gut feels better than it ever has. It's like no gas all day. It's fantastic, but a part of me is like, I don't know, it still feels like it's burning holes through my colon, this meat acids. I don't know, man. It might. There's a lot of studies suggesting red meat causes colon cancer, and I eat nothing but red meat. It's a worry. And I don't know my transit time. Sometimes I'm going. I had a bowel movement today. It was good. Things are good. No fiber needed to push it through. It's much easier than a vegan fiber poo. Those things are hard to get out of you, at least in my body. But the worry is there. Hey, what's up? Thank you. I've been recognized. Look at all the buildings. Oh, they're so architecturally fascinating. How come you're not showing it? Ah, you piece of shit. So it's hard to know for sure what the heck is gonna happen long term. All I can know is that I feel good now, and it shouldn't equal terrible health later on for no reason. So meat seems healthy, but it's also like karmically something ain't right with it. I love to red herring the vegans back and say, oh, you're killing animals too. But like, it can't be the way long term. Like, we're talking 300 years. We're not eating meat in 300 years. No way. Come on. It's not like veganism is leading the way for longevity. Let's be real. Most of them are dropping dead in their 20s. Some are 40. Some make it to 70 somehow. It's not like we're walking around seeing, oh, look, there's another centenarian. Fruitarian? Yep. There, see? Like, not one. Hopefully Doug Graham changes everything and he lives. But will he? Maybe Lauren Lockman will do it? He has potential. Eli for sure, but we have to wait for a long time. He's younger than I am, so I have to wait like 50 years? As if I'm even going to outlive him to see how old he gets. Oh man, I wish. So it's like, hopefully some of these gurus, Dr. Morse maybe, I feel like he's on his way out on purpose. You know that. He's a spiritual guy, he came here to help, and then he's like, okay, we're done. And he's gonna be off, so like, he's gonna die on purpose within the next 10 years, I think. On purpose, not from any disease. All I know is not only do I feel amazing every day, and all my symptoms are lessening, if not gone, it's also the easiest diet and most delicious. It's easy to shop for, easy to cook, everything about it, compared to veganism with all the shopping and the fruit, and is this ripe? Oh, I'm throwing out half my thing because I don't know how to pick ripe fruit. It's so easy. I can't wait. I'm going home now, and I'm gonna have my leftover lamb. It's a simple, like, boil it in the broth for a minute, and then I'm eating that with some extra fat. It's good times. It's so easy. And then when I'm air frying meat, it's like, you cannot get an easier, more delicious diet. Even though the vegans, for some reason, are telling me that, oh, that looks so boring. It's like, you wish you could eat this every day. It's so satisfying and delicious every bite. Just because it's brown. Brown's a color. Who wants like all the reds and the greens and eat the rainbow? It's not satisfying or good on its own. You're flavoring all those rainbow foods with stuff because it's garbage and you're hungry later. One meal a day, meat-based. It works until it doesn't. And those are the odds we have to... What's happening here? What is happening here? I'm gonna leave. I'm not running this red light. Oh. Sorry. I almost killed him. How you doing? You thumbing up the video? Thumbs down. If a raccoon left a bagel in front of your door and you thought it was a message, it likely wasn't. It was just moldy and he was returning it to you. The moldy bread diet is the obvious next path for me, but not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? Subscribe for more videos. See you later.